We are live at the 20th anniversary CapeCon. We are hanging out and we are about to do the greatest pod/live show you have ever seen in your life. Join us. If you're not here in the audience, like all of these hundreds of people sitting out here, join us online, throw your comments in, and we will, you know what? We're going to have a great time. Let's go. Cutting Edge Hero! I am the Nerd King, Danny Stewart, and I am here hosting our show for the 20th anniversary of CapeCon. It has been an incredible weekend so far. We have incredible guests. We are having a blast, but most importantly, I am joined here in the Pod Lounge live with my brothers, Landon Felter.
Hello.
My actual biological brother, Joe, or Joey. He's fluid. And then the one and only Randy Tapley over there running tech for us, as always. Randy is either on camera today or not on camera today, and that is all on him. If you're angry about that, take it out on Randy. It's his fault. So we have got a great time for you guys today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for jumping in. Kelvin Cately in the chat. What is up? Glad you're here. You should be here. I don't know what you're doing right now, but get your ass to the show. But anyone else in the chat, jump in the comments. Let's talk about whatever we're talking about today. We don't have any news for you. We don't have any reports for you. We just have us full of shit having the best time. So thank you guys for joining us. What has been your favorite part of the show so far, Landon?
Well, firstly, I like how you say we're full of shit now, like we're not normally full of shit.
Yeah, no, I thought it was important to clarify that we are more full of shit today than on average.
Overflowing even.
And also just because some people are going to be new to this stream and new to what we do, and I wanted to set the proper expectation.
Right. No, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, just the favorite part of the show so far is just seeing all the familiar faces coming back. You know, friendly faces mostly. And just honestly seeing everybody have a good time again. It's always a blast.
Yes, it is always wild in this show. It's also we have got such a great pool of guests today. We've got Quentin Flynn, who is the voice of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2 and anything with Raiden in it, honestly. Moving forward from that, we also have Ernie Reyes Jr., who was he was the guy in the stunt suit for Donatello in the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then he was Kino, live action, the live action sidekick for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. But also, like, if you go back to like Red Sonja with Arnold Schwarzenegger, like he was the little prince that like was crazy and wanted to fight all the time. He was swinging the sword. One of my favorite characters in that. He was in CJ in the chat says Kino. Yeah, he's and CJ brought the NECA Kino figures from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 to get signed by Ernie. And so that's exciting. I can't wait to see that go down, unless he's already done it and then I've missed it. But either way, I bet it was incredible. That being said, beyond Ernie and Surf Ninjas, I mean, who hasn't seen? That's such a great movie. My favorite line from that movie is Rob Schneider being like, "You keep one eye on him and one eye on me," and he's talking to a one-eyed person. It cracks me up every time. Anyway, moving along from that, we've got let's see, Grey Delay Griffin. We've got the Avatar cast. So Grey Delay Griffin, she was Azula, but she's also like everything you've ever loved in something ever. She's Daphne from Scooby-Doo as well. Thank you for the audience participation. We love and appreciate you guys, especially the hot one there next to the camera. Yes, I meant you, Keaton. But speaking of Gray, we also have David Kaufman, the voice of Danny Phantom here, and he and Gray were respectively Danny and Sam in Danny Phantom. So that's a bit of a reunion as well. But we do have Gray, who's the voice of Azula. We have Greg Baldwin here, the voice of Uncle Iroh. And we have Michaela Jill Murphy, the voice of Toph. And they are like killing it. Gray is in full cosplay as Azula out there, and it's awesome. And also, she's such a lovely human being. Like, for someone who played an absolute psychopath that you like love to hate, she's in real life just the sweetest person.
Yeah, it's almost like she was acting in that moment.
Yes, acting, but it's like, and I don't want to get into the like mentality of actors, but like, villains are often played by nice people, and the reason they understand that shift into evil is because that's opposite to how they would normally live. So when they flip the switch from being a decent human being to an awful human being, they can understand that black and white difference. But she is just so sweet. Beyond that, we have Hudson Thames. We have the current voice of Spider-Man in the MCU, in What If, in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And the guy's just sitting out there on the floor, hanging out, ready to like hang out, talk, sign autographs, do whatever. And he's the nicest guy. Very sweet. We have the Power Rangers here. We have Catherine Sutherland, and I'm not going to do an Australian accent because it seems offensive, but she's Australian, and that's cool. And she's also the Pink Ranger from Mighty Morphin, and Turbo, and Zeo, and Nakia Reese, the voice, or the third Yellow Ranger in the Mighty Morphin series. She was the Zeo Yellow Ranger, is out there. They are so friendly, so nice, and it seems like I would just keep saying that they're friendly, they're nice, they're lovely, but it's just like, you don't expect celebrities to be that approachable. And, this is like their weekend job. Like, this is what they do weekly, but they're not, they're just out there to have a good time, and they're excited to meet and hang out and talk to people. We've got Brody King coming in any minute now. He was supposed to be getting into the show a little bit ago, right before I came in to do this, but I didn't see him yet. But the current AEW, or one half of the current AEW tag team champions, is going to be on the show floor. So if you are a fan of wrestling or metal music, he is also the lead singer of, I think it's God of Chaos is the name of his band. He's also the lead vocalist of that group. Somebody correct me in the chat. I think that's Gods of Chaos, but if that wasn't it, please inform me. But beyond that, we've also got like and I'm drawing a blank on their name right now, but we've got the local gym that does like aerial silks and like flame twirling and stuff out there. They've got 3 setups out there, and we've got 3 sets of people doing aerials, throwing fire, just having the wildest time out there. And it's such a cool visual. Like you cannot silent Bob this whole episode. Okay, so Joey is in a Silent Bob cosplay, and I know you don't see that because he just looks like he normally does. But yeah, he is doing a full-on Silent Bob this weekend. Which is great for an audio format show. Don't know that we really thought that through, but anyway.
Hey, it helps that he's eye candy today.
Yes. Also, if any of you have ever met Ken Murphy, the founder of CapeCon, and also just my really good friend and my partner in running Cape events, he is doing. So we're celebrating 20 years of him putting on this convention, and Ken is out there in his very first cosplay. And so this man loves Speed Racer. And when the way I met Ken was he used to own a comic book shop here in town, and Joey and I were both like regular customers in there, and we got to know Ken really well. And anytime you wanted to talk fandom, anything you wanted to talk about, if he was cool to talk about what you liked, but if you ever wanted to get into like what Ken likes, the first thing he would always bring up is Speed Racer. And so for his 20th anniversary show, the actual Mach 5 from Speed Racer is parked out there on the floor. Ken is in his first ever cosplay as Speed Racer. I made him the Speed Racer helmet. He is wearing it out there on the floor. He is getting pictures with the car, and every bit of what he is getting for doing those pictures is a donation to Safe House of Southeast Missouri, which is benefiting abused and victims of abuse and violence to help them get out of bad domestic situations. So just, you can feel good about that. Come get a picture with Ken, throw a couple dollars in the donate bin. That's all we need. We're also selling our commemorative 20th anniversary Speed Racer #1 comics. And then the caveat to all of that is that a few years ago, it might have been a decade or so ago, Geico did a commercial with Speed Racer, like talking about insuring the Mach 5. And we didn't mean this to happen, but Quentin Flynn, who's out there on the floor, was the voice of Speed Racer in that commercial.
Oh.
And so we have a Speed Racer voice actor. God's Hate is Brody's band. Thank you, Kelvin. We have a voice actor for Speed Racer sitting out there on the floor with the Mach 5, our founder in the Speed Racer cosplay, and collectible comics that are 20th anniversary specific that you can get signed by Speed Racer here at the show. It's just all of that working out is just nuts to me. So we've heard what you were enjoying on the show floor.
Yeah.
Joey?
All right, I'll speak. But the area
As usual, you can't find your microphone.
The fire juggler. Listen, it's small. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, you usually get your mouth around bigger things. I got it.
Correct. The fire show, the aerialist, everything up in the air. That was just amazing to see above the crowd. And I mean, it's above the crowd. It's just
Come on in, sit
it's
down,
great
hang
to
out.
see. Lovely out there.
It's going well. We are live streaming Cutting Edge Hero. We are a weekly nerd news show. We talk about all sorts of fun things. I will warn you, your child, we do have some colorful language. I'll try not to say anything super inappropriate. Okay, and if you're okay with that, I'm okay with it. I'll keep it toddler appropriate.
PG-13.
Not as possible, but somewhat.
I make no such
PG-13-ish?
promises.
Yeah.
PG-13-ish.
You got an Iro shirt on. Did you get to meet Greg?
I've not. We just got.
Okay, sweet. Greg is a lovely human being. You're going to love meeting him. We're just going to talk about some nerd stuff. We were talking about our favorite things on the floor right now. He was saying the aerialists out there. Landon was talking about just like the cool stuff we got out there on the floor. But like, man, what did you come to the con for? Like, what drew you here?
Well, I heard that the voice actor Prince Zuko was supposed to.
Yes. So Dante was signed to be here, and then he had some stuff come up, and unfortunately we can't control that. We did our best, but we did our best to also get some great replacements, some great people that are also worth meeting, and we will, hopefully Dante will be here next year.
Yep. If he's here next year.
Okay, absolutely. Well, I hope you come regardless. We will also put on a great show whether he's here or not, but that's
I haven't been in like 3-4 years.
yeah. Well, God, the show has to have changed for you in that time because we have scaled up and moved over that time. But anyway, guys, we are going to do a hit list talking about our 5 favorite combination animals. Now, this is in honor of Avatar because everybody knows, like in Avatar, there's they may mix like a moose and a cat or something, like a lion. So we're going to talk about all of those. We're going to list our 5 favorite. But after we talked about it, and I meant to come back and talk to you about this, I thought that it'd be cool to just spread that out to anything and not necessarily Avatar specific.
All right.
Because I feel like we would have like maybe at most like 8 total, and we'd all be putting them on our list together. So we're going to split that up and talk about them separately. So Randy, let's do the hit list. Welcome to the hit list. We are talking about our 5 favorite animals that are mixed together, like a medley, if you will, of 2 separate animals. We are going to kick off with our number 5. Joey, what is your number 5?
That would be the liger. Beautiful, beautiful mix of a lion and a tiger. It's really, really big, really, really fluffy, and really, really, I want to pet one.
Yeah.
I think it's also magical, right?
Huh?
It's also magical.
Is it magical?
It's magical.
So you say that, but ligers are real creatures.
They are.
They exist in real life.
And they're really magical.
Yes. So and I think the really interesting thing about a liger is the science behind it. So there's such thing as a liger, and then what's the other one? It's a tyon.
Tyon.
So there's a liger and a tyon, and it is an occurrence where a lion and a tiger mate. So if it is, let me see if I remember this correctly. I think, and somebody can fact check me. The
liger is
female. Hold on. Okay, so biologically, the female lion carries the gene that tells their children when to stop growing, and the male tiger carries that gene. So when a male lion and a female tiger make a child, neither of them has the gene to tell that child when to stop growing, and that's why ligers get so big. So their body can support them up to like 12 to 13 feet in length. And you can ride them like a horse, like they're massive. But that being said, their bodies are completely like not natural. Like they aren't built to be made that way. It's a freak of nature. And so like their organs can't keep up with how quickly their body grows, like Andre the Giant did. And so, yeah, the Liger's a real thing, and Tyon's a real thing. Now, Tyons, they don't get as big because they have 2 genes telling them when to stop growing.
Right.
And Ligers get enormous.
Now that's kind of sad.
It is
It's
sad.
sad.
It's a little bit. So, like, people intentionally breed Ligers so that they can, like, show off these giant cats, and, like, say that they have them. But they're, like, incredibly timid, very mild creatures. Like, you would never get, like, a war Liger. They're friendly. They don't have the, I guess.
Battle kitty.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess the genes that they're missing for the growth, they also miss the like gene for fighting because Ligers are just timid. They don't want to fight or do. They're not the attack cat of the pack.
It's kind of interesting to combine 2 very not aggressive isn't the right word, but
Bloodthirsty.
very easily able to kill you or anything else that moves.
Right.
And it just ends up being a very like pacified thing at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like an 800-pound cat. It sounds cute, but yeah, in general, they will rip your face off, and you won't be able to do much about it. Not that I would fight a lion or a tiger. I want you guys to know I'm on record. I would fight a bear, and I know that like there's this like a cultural thing where like men think they could fight like a goose and win, and most likely they wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got odds for me. I think on paper, even on paper, I think I win that fight. I'd fight it. Yeah, I'd fight.
He'd fight anything.
So here's the thing.
We
You
don't
see
need
that.
we don't need 100 men in one gorilla.
So you
We
see
just
that
need a
post.
Danny.
It's like 100
We just
men
need a
versus
Danny and
one
one
gorilla. I want to fight 100 gorillas versus 1 man. I'm betting on me on that one. You never go to a fight assuming you'll lose. That's the quickest way to
I
lose.
will win. Always.
Would
You
ride
put
in
me up
on
against 100 gorillas. I'm giving myself even odds that I'm
Would
winning
you
that
ride
fight.
in on a Liger?
I wouldn't need to, but yeah, it'd be cool if I did.
Uh,
And brother, you got a little one. Don't feel like you need to stay. We won't be offended if you want to get him out on the show floor and look around.
I mean, well, I'm good for right now. We just are going to be here until 4.
Awesome, cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Enjoy the show.
Landon, what do you got for number 5?
My number 5, it is, since we're expanding it out to all animals, that changes up my list just a little bit. But my number 5 is the ever humble, ever stalwart mule.
True.
Okay, yeah. Explain your choice.
It is a very common beast of burden.
Yes.
It is the thing. It's an animal that actually basically caused a lot of income to come into Missouri a long time ago. During World War I, a lot of the army was still using things like horses and mules and everything for like moving artillery and things like that. So like the mule basically caused like a huge prosperity boom for a short period in Missouri during World War I. It is one of like the state's animals. I don't know if it's classified as the state animal, but it is one of the state animals.
And a mule is a horse and a donkey, right?
Yes.
I thought if you bred correct me if I'm wrong, if you breed a mule, the mule is now sterile.
Correct. Yes, all
Same with
mules
the-
are sterile.
Same with the
Mule on
liger.
mule.
Ligers are all sterile. I
Right.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So I
if you
won't
breed
try to
a
get
mule-
I won't try to get a liger pregnant. That is good to know.
Yeah, a lot of animal combinations like the mule or the liger or that are actually sterile.
Right. Okay.
That is really, really interesting. Randy, what did you have for your number 5?
My number 5. Well, first, Kelvin in the comments asked, "Does the human centipede count?" Asking for a friend. I'm gonna say yes. It does. They do. I don't know how they refer to themselves. But my number 5 is sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their head from Austin Powers.
That is a combo.
That's a combination of things, but it's not a combination of 2 animals.
Right.
And Randy, I don't expect you to stay within the rules, but
Never.
tighten it up. Tighten it up, man. Come on.
Never.
Bring it in.
You can do better than that.
Well, that's why it's my number 5.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's the
And
bottom of your
that's
list.
why I'm counting human
Bottom of the
centipede.
bottom. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So sharks with lasers on their heads. Other than the fact that might be the coolest thing in history. What's your draw for?
No.
Scary.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams on their head.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Or frickin' sharks with
Austin
laser
Powers.
beams.
Freaking sharks
Got
with
it.
freaking lasers on their head. Thank you for correcting me on that. I was out
Very
here on
important.
the internet looking like a fool, and
Did you just admit you were wrong?
I don't ever have a problem admitting I'm wrong. Yeah, I was wrong once. Hated it. But yeah, great choice, Randy. What do we have in the chat? I see we have one thrown up in chat there.
CJ says cat dog.
Cat
Cat
dog is a
dog.
great choice.
Oh.
One fine day with a wolf and a purr, a baby was born in a causable stir. Now I don't know the whole song, but Randy does.
We've been through this.
we did try to get Tom Kenny for the show this year, and he was busy, but it's going to happen. I am going to get Tom Kenny here in Cape sooner rather than later. Cool. So that is all of our list in the chat. My number 5 is the, and I think I'm saying this right, but it's a Mantar. If you have read Dungeon Crawler Carl, one of the, Kelvin Catley said a mermaid. Mermaids are,
Good,
yes.
good.
The fact that you know a mermaid, mermaids were originally manatees, and sailors were like, what if that was a woman? Like they're out there on their boats looking thirsty at this like unicorn headed thin creature.
That's the narwhal.
Oh, that's a narwhal. Manatee. It's a manatee. You're right. Manatees are cowish looking.
Right, the water cows.
The humble
water
sea
cows.
cow.
The humble sea cow. Yeah, and they were like, what if that was a hot lady? And then we get mermaids out of that.
Right.
Yeah. I often ask myself the same question every day.
What if a manatee was a hot lady?
What if that was a hot lady?
Oh, what if that was? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You do look at me funny sometimes.
Hmm.
So anyway, what's happening? What are you doing? What's happening?
Run thing. Helping him out.
Anyway, were you trying to give me boobs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Give him a better look.
Honestly, if I had boobs, I would never leave home. Like, I'd be busy. Anyway, my number 5 is a Mantar. So in the Dungeon Crawler Carl books, they have a thing, instead of a centaur, they have a Mantar. And so it is a man's upper body on top of a man's upper body on a horse. So it's like a gym bro, like huge stacked gym bro on top of the midriff of another huge stacked gym bro on top of a horse. And they're the dumbest thing in the book, and they're hilarious. They have like Wolverine claws and train engineer hats that they're wearing backwards. And then Carl has to fight them, and it's some of the funniest stuff in the book is when they're fighting the Mantars. So yeah, big fan of that. Big fan of we haven't done a show in a little bit, and I'm 3 books into Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I think there's 7 books total. And I've been buying like one audiobook a week to like pace myself, and they're so good. If anybody in the audience or on the show wants my Audible login, I'll give it to you so you guys can check it out.
All right.
But anyway, moving along to our number 4. Joey, what do you got?
I went the other way with this one. I wanted Small and Cute and Cuddly. So I know there was a song about it. People talk about it being a mythical creature.
Thank you for joining us.
That's a wonderful jackalope.
I would love to stay.
That's I totally understand, dude. Keeping my kids in one place was always impossible.
I do a D&D session based on Avatar: Last Airbender after Aang. It was right after Avatar Roku died, so it's like 2-3 weeks afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Cool,
real
man.
cool.
Yeah. When do you run that?
I usually run that once a month in my house.
Is that like
All right.
local?
Yeah.
Okay, hit me up on Facebook. I'd love to check it out.
Oh well, I don't have it online.
No, I mean like I'd come over and play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Danny Stewart on Facebook.
Yes.
I'll get that. I'll look that up.
Appreciate it, brother.
Cool.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Wonderful day.
Yeah.
Down like a donut.
But anyway, moving along, Joey, you had the jackalope.
The jackalope. Correct.
So you,
Jack rabbit, beetle antlers.
So-
Break.
not that I don't want to think about Bob Saget like most of the day, but if you remember America's Funniest Home Videos hosted by Bob Saget was the
Right.
introduction of the jackalope.
Right.
It was a running theme
Right.
on that show.
Yes, the running joke, and then the song, and then
Yeah, then there was a song.
so yeah.
And then the jackalope like disappeared out of the like zeitgeist, and then all of a sudden it just came back. Like
Right.
it's
here
been
again.
yeah, and it's like part of like an advertising of like some company, right? Like I seem to vaguely remember that there's a company that does like jackalope shit. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Not a
I've
clue.
now that you say it, I've seen it.
It's
but I
out there. I promise it exists. I didn't completely make that up for this moment of the show. Landon, what did you have for number 4?
My number 4 is the Minotaur. Guardian of the Labyrinth. Sad creature, just born and then immediately discarded. It is both tragic and ferocious in how it is portrayed. And honestly, it's just a cool design.
Yeah.
Man bull, incredibly huge, can rip you apart easily.
And the story of its creation.
I was gonna say the origin of the Minotaur is hilarious.
Yeah, well, you know,
So I will.
It's pretty on par as far as what Zeus gets.
Yeah,
up to.
yeah. So
Right.
let's muddle through it because I vaguely remember it, and that's my favorite way to remember things. But in the Greek mythology of that, there was a queen who wanted to have sex with Zeus, and Zeus had turned himself into a bull and was having sex with all the lady cows.
Right.
So she had a cow suit built and put her posterior
Mhm.
in the proper mating position for a bull
Right.
to do the business,
Do the business.
and then got impregnated by Zeus as a bull
Mhm.
and gave birth to a minotaur. Correct?
Correct.
A story as old as time.
It happens to the best of us. It's like when
Boy meets
isn't that
girl.
happening? Is my question.
Girl meets cow.
It's like,
Cow
oh, not
meets
again.
Great.
Oh, we're so stupid. Anyway,
I don't want to be on the bad end of that one. Got to go.
Speaking of being on the bad end of that, how did a human manage that? Because it's Zeus, so he's like the most narcissistic creature in
Right.
existence. So his bull was the biggest of the bulls,
Mhm.
and that's already like an average bull is like you're probably not going to survive that. And that lady, I don't know. I'd love to see her workout routine that got her ready for Zeus as a bull. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Things I don't want to see.
What's the opposite of doing a Kegel? Anyway, so
Yeah.
Randy, what did you have for number 4?
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the backwards Kegel.
Mine
is the
CJ said, CJ said somebody's never been to Mexico. Anyway, Randy, what you got?
The Arthurian legend has a thing called the questing beast.
Okay.
It's typically described with head of a serpent, body of a leopard, the haunches of a lion, and the feet of a deer. And people think that it might have just been a giraffe.
Okay.
It's a
To
fun
be fair, a
exercise.
giraffe is a weird juxtaposition of creatures.
I mean, it's the description: head of a serpent because they get their heads all wiggly, body of a leopard, the spots, haunches of a lion. That one's kind of just why not? I guess the tail too, and the feet of a deer.
Badass.
Like that's just a tall deer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So evolutionary theory, which we always choose to believe in evolution here on Cutting Edge Hero, and if you don't, well, the doors. There's many exits in this room, and if he doesn't believe in evolution, I'm going to slap him really fucking hard because he was raised better. But moving along, the deer, or not the deer, the giraffe shares a common ancestor with the deer. And they believe they both evolved from the same common family. And it's nuts that evolutionary over millions of years, it was just a deer that really wanted to eat from the top of the tree. Like that caused a mutation that eventually led to a long-necked deer.
No, it was a deer breeding with a brontosaurus.
That
Could do
no,
that too.
no.
No.
No,
I'm still going-
they
still
didn't
going with
exist
magic.
at the same time.
I tried.
Also, the brontosaurus didn't exist, so it was a brachiosaur.
Oh.
They had the wrong skull on a they had the body of one dinosaur and the skull of another, and they combined them and said this is a brontosaurus. And then they figured out that they just had the wrong head on it, and it was a brachiosaurus the whole time. The brontosaurus does not exist.
A giraffe is just a deer at full power.
What?
A giraffe is just a deer at full power.
Yeah, so like
That's all it
they're they have those little like cute little like
The
velvet
nose.
covered bumps on top of their head. That's
The
just a
nose.
vestigial antler. They would have been in their history
huge.
like a full rack, and they're just not
But
now
they
'cause
tie
they don't
into
need
the
them.
trees, so
They-
they shrink down.
Yeah. They don't need those antlers anymore because now they have their necks to fight with.
Yeah, freaking
Oh my
giraffe
God,
fights are nuts, dude.
sledgehammers.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Yeah,
But yeah, could you see a giraffe with this big old rack of antlers eating in the top of a tree, and an animal come along to eat it and go, oh, fuck. Stop.
so yeah, no, I agree with you guys. So Zeus should have been able to giraffe fight, and this lady still survived that experience. But anyway, what do we got in chat for number 4s?
In chat, we have the combination of savage and the combination of dragon for savage dragon.
So yeah, Savage Dragon, the fin-headed superhero from Image Comics. He is, he's an alien, but yeah, he's human and dragon combined. What else we got?
The echidna.
Ah, yes, the echidna. Someone please explain to me what an echidna is, because I'm blanking on it right now.
It's
It's what Knuckles is, right?
yeah, it's what Knuckles.
Oh,
is.
right.
But
Okay.
No. It's another mythical creature, right?
No, it's an echidna exists. They're kind of like
Isn't there a Greek
What's that?
echidna too, though?
there might be a Greek
I think
echidna.
so.
as
I don't know
well.
which-
Lounge. We
I
are
don't know which
live
one.
streaming podcast.
Oh, you're
Feel
fine.
free to come on in and join
You
us.
gotta
It's gonna be a good
watch.
time.
You don't.
Oh, so she goes right into the show floor. The event booth, the info booth is right. It's the first booth when you enter the door. They'll be able to take care of you.
You're fine.
No problem. Okay. Anyway, echidnas. Yeah. Knuckles specifically, but aren't echidnas like little and cute? Like, isn't like
Yeah, they're
the whole
kind of
thing?
little and cute.
Yeah. Isn't the whole thing with like Knuckles being an echidna is kind of like that doesn't like track, but also none of the Sonic characters track. Like hedgehogs aren't fast either. So
Yeah.
Foxes can't fly with their tails, no matter how many they have. Yeah. Great choice, Kelvin.
And then we got centaurs greater than minotaurs.
Centaurs
Max says
are greater
that's
than
his number
minotaurs.
4.
Which centaurs
Them
are you
fighting
pulling from
words.
here, Greek or Roman? Because they are a little
totally
different
different
depending which one you
things.
go with. Like the Greek ones are more like Charon, and they're like actually helpful a decent chunk of the time. And then Roman ones are like getting drunk all the time, sexually assaulting, and
Whatever gets-
fighting a lot.
So it defines you as a human being for everyone where you're pulling your centaurs from is what Landon's saying. There's full judgment on whether it's
Yes,
Greek
I
or
will.
Roman that you lean.
I am judging your
Yeah.
choice very hard.
Hi, Mimi.
Hello.
Welcome to Cutting Edge Hero. How are you doing? Is there anything I can help you with? Is there no one else in where? We are streaming
There are
to
so many
thousands of
people
people
here.
on the internet right now. Yeah. We're doing what we normally do, just hanging out, talking to people on the internet, having a great time. And yeah, glad you're
Like a
here.
party.
We are currently talking about our 5 favorite combinations of 2 separate animals into one. And you can draw that from anywhere, be it reality, as Joey's liger was, or the jackalope, as Joey's jackalope was. But yeah, going from there, he said Montero from Mortal Kombat. Was he Greek or Roman?
No clue with Mortal Kombat, but fair enough.
I assume
would
he's
say
like
with his fighting,
Japanese. It'd be,
Japanese.
you know,
Yeah.
that's where Mortal Kombat was created. So
Or outer worldian.
King from Tekken. He's a human and a combination of cat, depending on the skin you pick. Because you know, obviously King can be like lion, jaguar, cheetah, tiger. You know, as you're rolling through the skins. But I think he's canonically the jaguar. Or is he a? Which one is it? Cheetah or jaguar that has the open spots? It's a cheetah. Cheetah's an open. Okay, so he's a jaguar. Cool. Yeah. God, now it's my turn, and I don't have. Let me
Empathy.
think about this for 2 seconds. My number 4 favorite combination of 2 creatures.
Here, vamp for a minute. The echidna is in Greek mythology is half snake, half woman. She's the mother of monsters.
Oh,
So that might be what he's referring to. I'm not positive, but
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we weren't sure if which one it was, but it's one of those 2.
Yeah. So my number 4 exists, and it's definitely a thing. I should have written something down for this.
Did I take it with when I said lasers, sharks?
No, yeah. You really opened up the options whenever you said
Mhm.
freaking shark with freaking lasers on its head.
Oh, yes, thank you for
Yeah, because
correcting
then
me.
that's not even 2 creatures. That's 1 creature with a laser.
You've never met a laser.
Lasers are
apparently.
living.
It's
Yeah.
obvious
So,
you've never met a
so
laser.
from the and it's not necessarily animals, but from the comic series. What is the name of that? It's the
When you blank out on a blank.
yeah.
this is great.
So there was a comic series written several years ago where it's like a space adventure with like intergalactic companies like coming after people, and there's these people that are humans with TVs for heads. And I'm drawing a Fable. No, not Fable. It'll come to me. But from that comic series, those human people with televisions for heads, they are mostly terrible, not good people, but it's an interesting concept. And so I would say that that's my number 4. Did we do
The
chats?
reverse of
We did
Max
chats
Headroom
for.
is what you're looking at.
Uh,
So not the man on the TV, but the TV on the man.
Yes. God, what is the name of that comic series? I'm gonna think of it.
Is it Saga?
It's Saga. Yes, thank you. Saga
Randy out of
from
left
Saga. I
Oh.
believe Saga was an Image Comics imprint. It was something more niche. But Joey, what is your number 3?
I went with the most epic and flying griffin, lion body, eagle head, wings, great, lovely creature. Still like to cuddle, cute. I might die, but I still like to cuddle.
Yeah, I think a griffin is a great choice. You also get varying degrees of griffins based on the different mythos it's being pulled from, or like modern interpretations of them, depending on what you get. But yeah, griffins are always cool.
You can ride them.
Landon, do you have anything to say about griffins?
I mean, what is there to say about griffins? They are
Majestic.
clawed-fanged creatures that can fly.
Right?
We've only got we've messed around and did some stuff like organizing and finding cables and stuff before we started our show. So we are down to the wire for finishing this. So let's speed run our choices. Landon, what do you got for number 3?
Okay, my number 3 is Rex from Fallout New Vegas. He is half dog, half machine. You can see his brain. He has multiple robotic parts that make up his body. But he is still very much a dog. He's still very sweet, and he's a dog. You can't go wrong with a dog.
Yeah, dogs are lovely. And how is your dog doing, by the way?
My dog is doing well.
Great.
He's
Should
just speed
have brought him. Randy, what do you have for number 3?
My number 3 is Avatar, the saber-tooth moose lion.
Oh, yeah, that's a great choice. That is also a great episode where that's introduced when
Sokka.
Sokka gets stuck in the hole in the ground. What do we have in the chat?
Let's see. We got number 3 from CJ is the Chimera.
Oh, that was almost on my list. That's
Obviously, the best Chimera is Nina.
No.
Thank you.
Nina and Alexander.
Just rage bait everyone
Rage bait
at
everybody
one
in the
time.
earth. It's great.
It's a blanket
Now
blanket
Randy's
rage
on the
bait
lead.
always.
One of
Great
the best
choices.
anime dog girls.
Yep. What else we got in chat?
Let's see. Kelvin says Cerberus.
Yes, 3-headed dog. That's combining a dog with a dog with a dog.
Dog.
Was it Fluffy in Harry Potter? Was that the one's name?
Mine is and it might be a little on the nose, and I might even be cutting into some other people's lists. But my number 3 is a Pegasus. Now I do feel like there should be a separate category for a Pegasus that has a unicorn horn, but I don't think there is. I think I think it's Pegasus with or without the horn, right? And that seems kind of shit because there's a distinction between a horse and a unicorn. So there should be another name for a Pegasus with a unicorn horn. You know what I mean?
It's just a flying horse-like animal. So.
Do we need to confer with the?
But you can't just go like
Bronies.
Unipegasus because you don't say unihorse for a unicorn. Like the horse isn't in there at all.
A horse.
No, not Mr. Ed. But I'm just saying, I think collectively as nerds, we need to come up with a better term for the horned Pegasus, beyond Pegasus, so that when someone's saying Pegasus, does it have a horn or not? Because I'm almost always talking about a horn when I'm talking about Pegasus, and people, I know sometimes people are picturing a Pegasus without a horn, and that makes me sad.
It was all over the place with that stuff. So, you had some with horns, you had some without.
Yeah. What would be your number 3 favorite mixed creature animal?
I was gonna say, okay, the humans with the horse bodies. If you have
Centaur.
Centaur, yeah.
Yeah.
anything
Greek or Roman?
Oh.
Okay, probably Greek.
Thank you.
Okay.
You win.
Yeah, that was an informed choice.
Good.
Mimi knows. She knows the canon. I can see it on her face. That
Yeah.
was awesome. Joseph, what did you have for number 2?
Let's go with the Manticore.
Oh wait, we skipped some people's in the chat, didn't we?
Oh.
No, we got the.
We got
twos and the
them all.
ones.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, so Manticore, human head, lion's body, poisonous stinger. A lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I'd still cuddle.
I'm
Definitely
catching a
so.
theme with you, Joey.
Yes.
Landon, what do you got for number 2?
All right, my number 2 is shoot, I had it and I'm blanking now. I had something.
I would
marked-
never do that.
The turtle ducks from Avatar.
Mm.
They are turtles. They are ducks. They are 2 of my favorite things to feed at the pond.
Turtle
combined.
ducks. Yes.
You're feeding the turtles at the park?
Well, you don't try to feed the turtles, but they do come up for the bread.
I was gonna say because they're
Or
really
not bread. We don't do bread anymore. What is it?
Cut in half grapes.
Rice.
Or peas.
Rice. That's it.
Rice works.
yeah.
You have to be careful because rice does swell in their stomachs.
Rice
was
still
going-
swells.
I was going to mention that thing from when they stopped throwing rice at weddings
Right.
because birds were pecking all the rice up the ground and then their stomachs were exploding and they were dying.
All right. What is the new thing that I should be doing?
I think
then?
peas and cut in half grapes. I think.
Okay, peas. I will keep that in mind for the future.
Fresh avocado actually is the
On toast.
They-
They
it's
good
like it
fats.
on
Gave
toast.
that answer.
Fresh avocado. Come to Del Taco. They got the fresh avocado. Yeah. So, Randy, what do we have or what's your number 2?
I don't. Let's go to chat first.
What do we have in chat, Randy?
CJ says Man Bat.
Great choice.
Right.
Batman villain. He's basically the DC version of Spider-Man's Lizard. He's a scientist trying to solve a problem, and he accidentally turned himself into a big scary bat person.
And then we got Kelvin representing the Centaurs.
Okay,
Number 2.
Greek or Roman, Kelvin. You gotta
Yeah,
clarify.
give him
You're either a
okay.
good person or a bad person. It just depends on what you picked.
CJ also says Shao Tucker 2028. I don't know if I get behind that. I like the
and
analogy
and
there, but I don't know if I get
CJ
behind
says
one.
that, and I should have deferred to CJ to begin with, but he says a Pegasus with a horn is an alicorn. There's apparently already a term for it, and it's just my ignorance that is causing my sadness.
Wrong again.
Randy, what was your number 2?
My number 2 is the cat owls from Avatar. I don't know if they're in the show, but they are like on the new set for Magic that's coming out, and they're adorable. They're just little cats with wings. It's awesome.
Yes,
Like wings instead of front paws, but
my number 2 is the traditional basilisk, where it's like a chicken and a snake combined.
The
Good, like-
cockatrice.
Yes, well, the cockatrice, yes, but also a basilisk was also that prior to there being some like
it's like a chicken hatches a snake egg, right? Is how they're
yes,
made.
yes, and no. So the cockatrice is a chicken head with a snake tail, and the basilisk is something along those lines as well as the like more common viper that was born from a chicken egg. There is a combination version of those, and I believe it's in Welsh mythology that you see that. But yeah, look it up. It exists. Damien and I have this argument every time I bring up basilisks. Joey, are you ready to give me your number 1? Joey, your number 1, please.
Yes. My number 1 would be the Medusa. You know, sexy woman on top, snake on the bottom. Get you rock hard, like to cuddle.
Great choice. What is this? The race of Medusa is a race, right? The
Gorgon.
Gorgon. Thank you.
Yes, Gorgon. Sorry.
Yes. So not just Medusa specifically, but
Right.
all of them, or just Medusa?
Medusa.
Anyway, Landon, what do you have for your number 1?
Can I just say, Danny, going weeks without having the show and then having you go number 1 live is like going clean for like a few weeks before getting back on the horse and getting like
Goosebumpies.
like uncut pure shit in my veins.
The morphine drip.
I'm glad I can do that for you.
Yes. My number 1, it is the mantis shrimp. Half mantis, half shrimp, neither of those things at all, really. They are terrifying creatures at the bottom of the sea, just like everything else at the bottom of the sea.
Scary as fuck.
There's come in 2 kinds. One that has stabby arms and one that has like little bowling balls at the end of its arms that can punch so
fastest
fast
punch in
it
the
has the
world.
force of a 22 caliber bullet. They punch so fast they create a vacuum that makes light and heat. That's some Mortal Kombat shit.
Right,
Yes,
right.
and they're just hanging out in the ocean,
And
like
they just hang out in the ocean.
punching
And we've
random
only
fish.
found little ones, but I know there's big ones out there somewhere.
That's my favorite thing about the mantis shrimp is they're just assholes too.
They are
Oh, they're
terrible.
complete
Yeah,
kids.
they're just like something comes near them, like, like, if that was a person, they'd be in jail. Like,
Right.
but they're just a race of creatures
Assault,
that do that.
assault.
That like somewhere in like the evolutionary chain, there some shark wasn't like fuck this guy. They just let it happen. Randy, what do you have for your number 1?
My number 1 is sort of more than just one, but it's Miltank from Pokemon fused with any other Pokemon.
Oh, you're on the Pokemon Fusion.
Pokemon Fusion game.
Yep, Pokemon Fusion game. Just type in Miltank and prepare yourself.
Right. They're everything.
What do we have in chat for number 1?
We have CJ says a Brundlefly.
Don't know what that is.
I do not know either.
Okay, move along, and we'll check out the Brundlefly situation.
And then Kelvin has a
Brundlefly.
Dragorgan. which I believe is a dragon that is
I'm going
also
to answer a
Gorgon.
phone call while you're talking.
Oh
fine.
no!
Hey, Lonnie, what's up?
But yeah, a dragon mixed with a Gorgon is what I'm assuming that is.
I am so
then
sorry. I
let's
got
see,
that
the
covered.
Brundlefly?
Be chosen. Got a person to jump into that costume for me.
Oh, is this the? Oh, this
this
is
guy
the
from
fly, the titular
movie,
fly.
the Brundlefly.
Ah, I see.
Human fly.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
let
His
me.
name
I'm,
is-
I'm in my. I'm in my podcasting
The Fly,
show
starring
right now, but
Jeff
I will catch up
Goldblum.
with you.
I
and
can't
we may
believe I
be able to
forgot that's what
rotate.
he's officially called.
So if he's still interested, we might be able to do that.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, I'll catch up in a second. Bye. Hey guys, con business. Sorry about that. Glad you're still with us. We went through. Did we do the chats back beyond the Brundlefly, or did I miss it?
The Brundlefly is Jeff Goldblum. As a
Oh,
fly.
okay. What is a Dragorgon?
A Dragorgon? I think it's
Dragorgon?
a dragon.
Is it like a
Gorgon,
dragon and a
Gorgon,
dragon?
dragons,
Like two
dragon.
dragons together?
I don't know.
I think it's a dragon that can turn you to stone.
Huh.
Or it's
Rock
a,
hard, yeah.
Or it's a snake
Stone
woman
breath
that has
dragon.
dragons for hair.
Mac, aka ya boy in the chat, said Baxter Stockman is a Brundlefly, and he's right from the Ninja Turtles. That is all of chat. Let's go to my number one, which of course is Michelangelo of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He is a combination of a human and a turtle, and easily the greatest combination character of all time. I wasn't just flexing. That is a Michelangelo's armband on that I have tattooed on my arm now.
His flesh.
For those of you who were not aware of that, it is not a tiger stripe, as I usually get when people compliment the tattoo. They're like, "Oh, it's tigers, right?"
Pretty.
It's like, have you ever seen a fucking tiger with bands around its arm? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe it's a
or
liger.
Oh, you saw orange and black. That must be a tiger. There's literally nothing else that has that combination.
Right.
But anyway, so this has been the hit list. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for jumping in the chat. Thank you for being a part of the 20th anniversary CapeCon. Join us Wednesdays live, not next week, but the week following. We will be back on it. I have Tech Week for a play I'm in next week, and will not be able to do the show. But after that show is over, I have nothing taking my time after in the evening. It's fine. And we will be back to it, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Please join us for Cutting Edge Hero every week for all of your pop culture nerd news and just tomfoolery. Is that jackassery?
Jackassery.
Somewhere in between. Somewhere in between.
Buffoonery.
Chuckle fuckery, if we will.
Fuckery. I like that one.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much. You guys have been great, and we've been Cutting Edge Hero.
See y'all.